How's it going, dudes? And welcome back to Find Love or Die Trying. And first off, I do apologize if I sound weird. I apparently caught something during the time between recordings. I apparently caught something. I got a cough and a bit of a stuffy nose, so I do apologize if I sound weird. And I will try not coughing into the mic. Well, I'll probably end up cutting it out of the audio anyways, but still, if I forget to, just letting you know. But anyways, what do you say we go out with Violet? You didn't let me down, Asian. I had my doubts with Violet at first, but now I can see why she's the audience favorite. Don't mess it up. Wouldn't dream of it. I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in a smooth motion. Hot. I flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. What's the pain? Darn, that was delicious. Wait a moment, you silly goose. You never fail to make me laugh, Agent. I quite admire that. I did a mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put my fancy accent. And the pleasure is all mine, milady. Stop, you. I wolfed down another cookie. Heck yeah. You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? We laughed together at the bit where we were performing. That reminds me, Asian. What's up, Violet? It comes to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon. Yeah, it is. You cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do. And that would be... And what's that? What I want is to go on a date. The kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about. Having a picnic, watching a movie, at the theater, long walks on the beach, even something crazy like a date night. Okay, I think a paint night is pretty much for people who are moving in together. And then we can watch the sunset go down together, and it'd be so romantic. Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. Okay. I think we can make that happen. Can we now? Which one? Why not all of them? She's got the most beautiful smile. Really? You got to be kidding me. You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay! Do a little cheer and dance. Gosh, I couldn't stop smiling looking at her. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess this'll be touch and go. It wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle the picnic. He pulled out a basket from behind her. Here to join me in the lovely outdoors. Does she already have that prepared? I wouldn't miss it for the world, Violet. We walked outside for a while, then settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for our picnic. I gotta admit, it does look pretty good. The way her silver hair caught the sunlight, it was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in. I brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. I've got to be the luckiest person alive. Save that talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? I smiled as she pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. That's a fork. Just saying. Called it. I'm the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. You've made this week so special. I feel the same way, Asian. And there is more where that came from. You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared for just the two of us. Next. You owe me one. You owe me one, Asian. We enjoyed delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theater on the island. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. Isn't this just a game room? I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty much territorial about this room, from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. Violet clapped as if I had just put on a performance of a lifetime. I had a dramatic bow, and then took a look at what movies we had in store. Let's see, we have rom-coms, fantasy medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. I put on a rom-com. From what Violet was saying earlier, this would definitely be her favorite. I started the movie, then went back and sat next to Violet, with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she meets there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced with the whole movie. Me, I was more entranced by her. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears. This was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life. And how about we take a scene you liked from the movie and turn it into a painting? Oh my gosh, you didn't. Just wait right here for a second. Okay. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat, I think you notice it. You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. set up everything they need for our paint night in the main hall of the mansion. Stat. Aw man, I just finished my shift. Even better, you got free time for this. And so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. Oh, which should I say? Violet and I watched the movie. I think I'll paint the picture of that. Violet and I watching the movie because he admitted himself he wasn't really watching the movie. This counts, right? What are you painting, Asian? I'm painting a picture of us watching the movie together. The most beautiful scene from the movie, you know. It'd be a shame not to capture it. You are quite the foot, you know that? Quite the opposite of the real person. But I like that about you. Your smile can melt the coldest heart. So which scene are you painting, Violet? I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads, and was working from there. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final art. She is an incredibly talented artist. Me, not so much. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it just to see her smile and break into laughter. And then there one more date. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound, but who cares now? Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner? I do believe it is. Oh, Helly, we're back here. I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went on our first date, so we did. Apparently she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then, and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. She ate up a storm. Almost, literally almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world, and laughed about the scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. And finally, we went for the long-awaited walk on the beach. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times, we talked without end. At other times, we enjoyed each other's company and the warmth and silence. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about how the past, the present, and future were so different and before because of each other. You know, Agent, if you ask me to marry you right now, without a doubt, I'd accept. I know it sounds quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know. She kissed me passionately with everything she had. And what came next was the perfect ending to our lovely date. Come closer. What did we do? After my date with Violet, I waited around outside until the time I'd expect to see Kat, but she never showed up. I guess she already had enough footage for today. Might as well try to find her. No one's here. Looks like the snacks from before are gone too. Not here either, just Tara. Ah. Kat was at the table writing something down at a frantic pace with one hand against her head. Hey Kat, what's up? Okay, Asian. I didn't see you there. How are you doing? That depends on what you're honestly writing. You look just like someone who just realized I was a dead meat. Otis, don't worry about it. Somebody's dead meat, but it's not you. Is it? Yay. I'm just kidding. I'm just fixing up some of the balance sheets he was working on. Being an accountant was really never in the cards for them, despite what they say. Sit down. I'll be stuck here a while anyway. Sure, sounds good. I sat next to Kat at the table. So how'd today's date with Violet go? Awesome. Especially if I think they did what I think they did at the end of that date. I probably just got my mind in the gutter. Being with Violet makes me feel like we're on top of the world. Somehow she takes my breath away with how cool she can be. And at the same, make me laugh like I tried alongside her. I had no idea I'd fall for her so hard after our first meeting, but I couldn't help myself. And now, what I want most is to make her the happiest woman in the world. Now that's what I like to hear. I had my doubts at first, but you two really stole the show. And with good reason. I feel like our viewers got to see a glimpse of what your lives together would be like. Maybe the mess in the kitchen won't be from the dough next time, Oh. No comment. Anyway, you've done great till now. I don't know if what you've said to each of the girls, really is true, but don't stop now. You just have to get through one more day, and you'll be able to finally leave this place. And you'll tell me what my old life was like? Of course. I mean, if I didn't, where would you even go? Fair point. You look like you've got something on your mind. I'm just thinking about tomorrow. Sure she is. You've been getting the best rating I'd ever seen. I just hope it's enough. The rating requirement for the last date and the last day are the highest. I'm sure it's going to be fine, don't worry. I've made it this far. Nothing's going to stop me from making it to the end. I hope so. For your sake, Asian. So, when I'm out of here, what are you going to do? Are you going to move on to the next killer dating show? I didn't know you were my career coach. You want to know my 5-year plan too? I get the feeling that 5 years from now, I'd rather not be here. There is no plan. I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's really all anyone can do in the crazy world. Anyway, I gotta get back to work. Good luck, Asian. You'll need it. Thanks, Cat. I'll see you later. Night. Tomorrow's going to be the last date. I'll need all the rest I can get. Guess I'll call it a night. Oh, now we're dreaming. The performance is coming to a close. The actor, the actresses, come out one by one, ready to take their bows. I would clap, but I'm waiting for you, and only you. Interesting. Waking up next to Violet felt like waking up next to an angel. Did we really do something? Because, this happened with Scarlet too. Are all the girls named after clothes gonna be in my bed on the third date? After the third date? We had walked back from the beach past midnight last night. Did we? Then you then you got up for no reason just to talk to Cat? So, any rest we could get was very welcome. What did they do last night? For several minutes, all I could do was watch her silver hair catch the sunlight. It was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. Morning, Asian. Morning to you too, Violet. Do you mind if we just perhaps stay here for a spell? Not one bit. Fantastic. She rolled herself towards me and hugged me with all her strength. No takebacks. We laid together in the bed, all morning, enjoying each other's warmth and company. I don't want this moment to end. I simply cannot wait till we leave here together, Asian. We will be the greatest partnership for all time. An empire like no other. I do like an ambitious woman. It's time for you to spend some time with another girl, no? I feel like she has some sort of accent, but I can't, do it for some reason. Even with the stuff he knows. Yeah, sorry about that. It's in the contract. No matter. To bicker about this would be fruitless. It's the very nature of the show. To entertain yourself with whoever today's date will be. No, not anything she could offer would pale to what a queen could. Bit overconfident there. You're running out of time, Kit Kat. It's going to be fine, just watch. Good morning, Cat. Morning, Asian. How do you sleep? Pretty well, thanks. You bet you did. That bed is worth more than your life. That reminds me. Why can't the staff have the same kind of bed that Asian has? Do I look like I'm made of money? You literally own this island. If I gave the staff beds, the next thing they'll ask is for minimum wage. No thanks. Pretty sure minimum wage is supposed to be elite. Pretty sure they're supposed to get minimum wage. Well, to be fair, apparently this takes place in the future, so that might not be the case anymore. I mean, it's illegal not to give a minimum wage in certain jobs. He walked away. So how about that 5-year plan, huh? Maybe the brothers we're on to something with this accounting thing. Anyway, it's time for your last date with your last soulmate candidate, Allie. You ready? It's time to make or break. I don't want to click again because I feel like it's gonna go forward. I'm gonna click. I'm ready as I'll ever be, cat. Then, without further ado, I'm gonna end this video here. Because now this is definitely gonna continue on. But yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. And if you're new, please subscribe and perhaps get someone else to subscribe as well. And feel free to comment down below. And again, I do apologize for being sick. Something I can't help. Apologies for sounding weird due to a stuffy nose. But yeah, sorry about that again. And anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.